Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to discuss how to solve uh, questions that involve a solid cone that actually coming from the subject of international mathematics. So as you can see here, that the diagram shows a solid cone. The radius is 8 centimeter and the slant height is 70 centimeter. Calculate the curved surface area of the cone. So this is actually really easy. We just need to put all the information given, all the units into the formula. So the formula is that pi RL. So the value of the pi, according to Cambridge, we may use 3.142, or we actually basically just use 22/7 as a whole. So the area is equal to 22/7 times 8 times 17 centimeter. So we got the result as 427.3 centimeters square. Now we move to the II question. It says that we are going to find the volume of the cone. Now we actually again and again in international mathematics, most of the time they give us the formula. So the formula of the cone is a third pi r square h. Now we need to have a strategy here. Now remember, the height is not given here, but we are given the slant height and the radius. So what we should do is that we are going to use the Pythagoras theorem. So the first step that we need to do is that we need to find the height. So as you can see there, h square plus x square is equal to slant height square, which is the hypotenuse side, okay? Then, as we can see here, that the value of h square is equal to the 17 square minus x square, which is equal to 289 minus 64. So we find the value height square is equal to 225, and we find the height is equal to 15 centimeter. Then we use all the information given to the volume, which is equal to a third times pi r square h. So we've got a third times 22/7 times x square times 15. Now remember 15. Now some of my students they forgot to calculate the height. They just directly assume that the slant height, because there's the word slant height, there's the word height. They assume that that's the height actually used for the formula of the cone, the volume, I mean. But that's not the case. So the volume is equal to 1005.71 centimeter cube. And now we move to how to find the mass of the cone. It was said that the cone is made of wood, and 1 centimeter cube of the wood has a mass of 0.8 gram. Calculate the mass of the cone. So basically we just need to consider the volume as the multiplier. So what we should do is that only 1005.71 times 0.8. So we've got 804.571 gram as the result for III. And for the last question for IV, it was said that the cone is placed in a box. The total mass of the cone and the box is 1.2 kilogram. Calculate the mass of the box. Give your answer in grams. Now, as you can see, this is also easy question. So we don't know the mass of the box, but we know that basically we just need to find the difference between them. So we convert 1.2 kilograms into 1,200 grams, and then we subtract them 1,200 minus 804.57 grams. So we've got the result as 395.429 grams. Okay, now we have the big question now. I mean the second section of this question. So we've got two solids here. We had a cylinder and also a sphere. It was stated that the diagram shows a solid cylinder and solid sphere. The cylinder has radius 3r and height 8r. The sphere has radius r. Find the volume of the sphere as a fraction of the volume of the cylinder. Give your answer in its lowest terms. Now we've also given the volume, the formula of the volume of the sphere here. Now I see some of my students that actually they already know the concept, but they actually have some flaws in the algebraic manipulation. So as you can see here, I directly divide phi sphere over phi cylinder is equal to 4 over 3 pi r cube over pi r square h. Now remember, the radius of the cylinder is not the same with the radius of the sphere. The radius of cylinder is equal to 3r, while the radius of r is basically just r. Now, when we actually square the radius of cylinder, remember there is 3r and then bracket square. In other words, the 3 also, we need to square it. Some of my students forgot to square it, so they just assume it as 3r squared, while the truth is, it is 9r squared. So we have 4 over 3 r cubed over 9 r squared r. And then after that, I combine that r squared and r in the denominator. So what we have is that 4 over 3 r cubed over 72 r cubed. And then because both of them has r cubed, then we can cancel each other. So, and then after that, 4 over 3 divided by 72. And then after that, 4 over 3 times 1 over 72. We've got the result as 4 over 260. But remember, this is not the lowest term. So the lowest term, I divided each of them over 4, and then we've got 1 over 54. And then the BII. It was stated that the surface area of the sphere is 81 pi centimeter square. Find the curved surface area of the cylinder. Give your answer in terms of pi. We have also given the formula here. So guys, don't worry about the formula. There's even the formula page there. But anyway, we proceed now. So first thing is that we stated the information that the sphere, the surface area sphere is equal to 4 pi r square, and then we've given the information that the surface area is equal to 81 pi centimeter square. So I substitute 4 pi r square is equal to 81 pi, and then since both of them has the pi units though, so we can cancel each other. So we have 4r square is equal to 81, r square is equal to 81 over 4, and r is equal to square root of 81 over 4. That's the 6th step. The 7th step, r is equal, basically, the square root of 81 is equal to 9, and the square root of 4 is equal to 2. So basically, in the 7th step, we can see that the radius is equal to 9 over 2, which is equal to 4.5 centimeter. Now remember, this is the radius of the sphere. This is not the radius of cylinder. The radius of cylinder is equal to 3r, which is 3 times 4.5, or which is equal to 27 over 2. And then we go to X step, which is that the curved surface area of cylinder is 2 pi RH. Yeah, so the R cylinder is equal to 27 over 2 centimeter, and the height is equal to 8R, which is 8 times 9 over 2, which is equal to 72 over 2, which is equal to 36 centimeter. That's our on height of the cylinder. And then after that, we just apply it to the formula of the curved surface area of the cylinder, which is equal to 2 pi RH. Now remember, it has to be in pi. So we don't need to convert the pi into 22 over 7 or 3.142. So this is our last step. So we just input it. So 2 times pi times 27 over 2 times 36. So we've got the result as 972 pi centimeter square. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys are blessed by this tutorial.